The Great Pyramid of Egypt, the most mysterious structure in human history, is not only precisely aligned with true north, incorporates the golden ratio and encodes astronomical knowledge, but some even speculate that it might be connected to extraterrestrial civilizations. Today, we're going to uncover the secrets of the Great Pyramid, exploring the mathematics, astronomy, geography, and ancient high-tech behind it. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the bell before the video starts so you won't miss any of the exciting content.
Hey, did you know? I was watching a documentary about the Great Pyramid of Egypt recently, and I was completely blown away. It's just incredible. Some say it's the most mysterious building in human history, and there are even suspicions that it might not be entirely man-made. What do you think?
Exactly. The Great Pyramid is hailed as one of the greatest mysteries on Earth. Not only is it the only surviving wonder of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, but its astonishing design and mathematical precision continue to amaze modern scientists and engineers. You might find it hard to believe that the pyramid's 4 sides are aligned to true north with an error of only 3/60ths of a degree, a precision that surpasses many modern architectural projects. The Great Pyramid was built around 2560 BCE, long before we had today's advanced technology, yet such meticulous construction was achieved, leaving people puzzled even today. Its height, base dimensions, and internal passageways all embody profound mathematical and astronomical knowledge, including the golden ratio, astronomical alignments, and even a clever correspondence with Earth's dimensions. These features make the Great Pyramid a true testament to the intelligence of ancient Egyptian civilization.
Really? That's insane. Keep in mind, this was over 4,000 years ago, no GPS, no laser measurements. How could they possibly achieve such accuracy?
The precise alignment of the Great Pyramid has always amazed people, and the higher-level knowledge behind it has sparked heated debates among scholars. What's truly astonishing is that modern scientists have discovered that the Earth's rotational axis isn't fixed, it slowly shifts over time, a phenomenon called axial precession. So, if we rewind time to when the Great Pyramid was built around 2560 BCE, the Earth's axis was oriented differently than it is today. This means that the pyramid's 4 sides were likely aligned to true north with an accuracy that could surpass even modern measurements, approaching near-perfect alignment. This remarkable precision not only demonstrates the extraordinary skills of ancient Egyptian craftsmen and their deep understanding of astronomy, but also raises questions about whether a level of knowledge beyond their civilization might have been involved. Compared to many modern buildings that still struggle to achieve such precise orientation, the Great Pyramid's accomplishment seems even more incredible. This accuracy wasn't just symbolic of the pharaoh's authority and divinity, it may also reflect the Egyptians' astonishing mastery of mathematics and astronomy. Moreover, these discoveries have fueled interest in theories of advanced ancient civilizations, or even extraterrestrial intervention. Many researchers argue that only some form of highly advanced knowledge could have guided the Egyptians to complete such a monumental project, further deepening the mystery behind the Great Pyramid's origins.
Wow, so are you saying they actually considered the Earth's changes when designing it? That's like science fiction.
The mystery of the Great Pyramid isn't just in its astonishing architectural precision, it's also in its incredible location. Studies show that the Great Pyramid is almost perfectly situated at the geographical center of Earth's landmass. In other words, if you calculate the weighted geometric center of all the land on Earth by latitude and longitude, the pyramid sits right at that point. This location was clearly no accident. It reflects the ancient Egyptians' extraordinary understanding of geography and the cosmos. From a geographic perspective, there are countless suitable places to build, yet the Egyptians chose this specific spot for their monumental pyramid, which seems to carry symbolic meaning. As the only surviving wonder of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, the Great Pyramid stands at the heart of the Earth, representing power, wisdom, and cosmic order. This has led many to speculate that it may have been intended as a link between heaven and earth, a symbol of the universe's center, or even a vessel for deeper mystical purposes.
Really? That makes it feel more than just a tomb, right? If it were only meant to bury a pharaoh, there'd be no need to make it so elaborate.
Whether the Great Pyramid was a tomb or had some other mysterious purpose has long been a hot topic among archaeologists and historians. Traditionally, it's thought to be a pharaoh's tomb, but puzzlingly, many pyramids haven't yielded any actual mummy remains, making people question their true function. Were these grand structures really just meant to house a pharaoh's body, or do they hide something far deeper? Even more astonishing is the pyramid's astronomical design. Using the ancient Egyptian unit of measurement, the cubit, the length of each side of the Great Pyramid corresponds precisely to the number of days in a year, 365.24. Such accuracy is hardly a coincidence. Could it be that the ancient Egyptians possessed the most advanced astronomical knowledge of their time and encoded it into this structure? This has led many scholars and enthusiasts to speculate that the Great Pyramid might have functioned as an astronomical observatory or a sacred structure connected to cosmic energy.
Wow! So the Great Pyramid is like a stone encyclopedia. It hides secrets of mathematics, astronomy, and geography.
Exactly. The mystery of the Great Pyramid isn't just in its architectural structure or astronomical alignment, it goes even deeper. In recent years, scientists using advanced satellite positioning technology remeasured the pyramid's precise coordinates, and the results were astonishing. The latitude and longitude of the Great Pyramid's location match the value of the speed of light, 299,792,458 meters per second, exactly. This coincidence forces us to rethink the intelligence and technological level of ancient Egyptian civilization. The speed of light is one of the most fundamental and mysterious constants in modern physics, and yet this ancient structure seems to conceal such a profound secret. This discovery has sparked heated discussions among scholars, mystics, and science fiction enthusiasts alike. Did the ancient Egyptians possess knowledge beyond their time, or were they guided by some unknown force or civilization? These questions only deepen the enigma of the Great Pyramid.
Wait a minute. That's unbelievable. Are you saying the ancient Egyptians knew the speed of light?
And that's exactly the core mystery. To many, the alignment of the pyramid's coordinates with the speed of light is just a coincidence. After all, mathematics can produce surprising coincidences. But the more researchers study the Great Pyramid's design in detail, the harder it becomes to explain these coincidences away. Some scholars point out that the pyramid's construction not only achieved amazing structural precision, but also demonstrates astronomical and geometric knowledge far beyond its era. Its side lengths correspond to the number of days in a year, and its geographic coordinates mirror the speed of light in modern physics. These cannot be purely accidental. Behind these numbers, there seems to be a higher-order system of knowledge, one that would have been nearly impossible to achieve using only the technology and understanding available to the ancient Egyptians.
Okay, I have a question. If the pyramid isn't just a tomb, then what exactly is it for?
For a long time, mainstream scholars have viewed the Great Pyramid as a pharaoh's tomb. But the ancient astronaut theory offers a completely different perspective, suggesting that it may actually be a massive energy station or interstellar navigation system. According to this theory, the pyramid's unique shape, precise angles, and carefully chosen location were not random. They correspond precisely to important celestial bodies in the sky. For example, the internal passages and chambers of the pyramid are aligned with Orion and Sirius, two stars of great symbolic significance in ancient Egyptian mythology. Orion was considered the dwelling of Osiris, the god of the underworld, while Sirius represented Isis, a goddess of great importance. These astronomical correspondences are not just religious symbols. They may indicate that the pyramid itself was a gateway to the cosmos, or even a positional system for navigating the stars.
Wow, so is this related to the so-called Stargate? I've heard theories that ancient tombs weren't just burial sites, but portals to another world.
At Saqqara, the pyramid complex preserves the world's oldest pyramid texts. These ancient inscriptions are not merely religious hymns, they read more like a mysterious manual of the universe. Texts describe how to guide the pharaoh's soul to ascend to the heavens and reach the dwelling of the gods, almost like instructions for traversing the cosmos and entering a divine realm. What these texts reveal isn't just the depth of religious belief, they also suggest the Egyptians had a unique understanding of life and the universe. They believed that the pharaoh's death was not merely the end of the body but a transition of the soul into another dimension, joining the ranks of the gods. Pyramid texts are filled with depictions of soul transformation, interstellar travel, and encounters with deities, leading many scholars and mystics to speculate that the ancient Egyptians may have used highly advanced knowledge to explain the mysteries of life, death, and the cosmos.
Wow, so thinking about it this way, the pyramid isn't just a tomb, it's more like a launch pad for a spacecraft.
Your idea is very creative, and it's actually a core viewpoint among many proponents of the ancient astronaut theory. They believe that the pharaoh's soul wasn't merely ascending to a traditional afterlife, but was transported by a higher extraterrestrial civilization to another world in the depths of the cosmos. This interpretation gives a modern, almost sci-fi dimension to the ancient Egyptian belief in the immortality of the soul, and adds new meaning to their reverence for the stars. The ancient Egyptians emphasized that the soul undergoes multiple transformations, eventually merging with the stars and entering the eternal universe. In the context of the ancient astronaut theory, this is understood as the pharaoh's soul being taken interstellar, uniting with extraterrestrial beings and continuing to learn and evolve. This also explains why pyramids and tombs are filled with symbols and inscriptions about stars and cosmic travel, almost like maps and codes for a gateway to the stars.
But besides the pyramids, Egypt has other mysterious sites, right? I've heard of an underground complex called Serapeum, that's supposed to be very mysterious too, isn't it?
The Serapeum at Saqqara is indeed one of the great enigmas of ancient Egyptian archaeology. It houses over 20 massive granite sarcophagi, each weighing between 70 and 100 tons, polished to a mirror-like shine showcasing extraordinary craftsmanship. Traditionally, these sarcophagi are believed to have been sacred tombs for the Apis bull, reflecting the Egyptians' reverence for divine animals. However, things aren't as straightforward as they appear. Many of the sarcophagi are empty, or contain only fragments of bones and traces of bitumen, which is completely inconsistent with the Egyptians' usual practice of carefully preserving bodies. This phenomenon has drawn intense interest and speculation from both archaeologists and mystics. Why are these huge, exquisitely crafted sarcophagi almost empty? Could it be a hint of hidden knowledge or secrets we have yet to understand?
So, could it be that these sarcophagi weren't actually meant for bulls, but for something else entirely?
The Serapeum sarcophagi at Saqqara have long been shrouded in mystery. Many scholars and mystery enthusiasts suspect that these massive stone coffins were not ordinary burial containers, but rather storage units for alien technology. The precision with which they were crafted, the perfectly smooth surfaces and exact angles, would be difficult to achieve even by today's industrial standards. This raises the question, how could ancient Egyptian craftsmen accomplish such a technical feat without modern machinery? Even more puzzling is why these 70 to 100-ton granite sarcophagi were buried so deeply underground. If they were purely for burial purposes, this level of secrecy and the sheer scale of the construction seem excessive and illogical. Some speculate that the sarcophagi were not intended for corpses at all, but served as energy batteries or casings for high-tech machinery. Perhaps they once contained energy devices unknown to us, or even critical components of extraterrestrial technology.
Wow, hearing this makes the story of Osiris seem suspicious too. Wasn't he cut into 14 pieces and then resurrected by Isis?
Osiris, the ancient Egyptian god of the underworld and resurrection, may not have been a literal human being but rather a kind of mechanical life form. From a technological perspective, one of Osiris' symbols, the Jed pillar representing his spine, has a shape remarkably similar to a modern Tesla coil, which is used in wireless energy transmission and high-voltage experiments, symbolizing the flow of energy and the continuity of life. In ancient Egyptian culture, the story of Osiris' resurrection may not be merely a religious allegory. Many scholars speculate that the resurrection might not mean literal revival from death, but rather reactivating or repairing a mechanical life form, restoring its functionality. This interpretation challenges traditional readings of mythology, blending ancient legend with futuristic technology, and presents a fascinating, mysterious dimension of ancient civilization.
So, Osiris could actually be an alien robot.
Exactly, that's a bold hypothesis proposed by many scholars. If extraterrestrial civilizations once visited Earth in ancient times, their advanced machines, spacecraft, and even self-aware mechanical life forms could have been witnessed by primitive humans and naturally perceived as gods or supernatural beings, later passed down in the form of religious myths. Through all, ancient people lacked scientific knowledge and could only explain phenomena beyond their understanding through the lens of their own language and culture. In the mythologies of ancient Egypt, the Maya and Sumer, we frequently see gods descending with mysterious powers, teaching knowledge, creating civilizations, and even controlling life and death. These gods might actually represent extraterrestrial visitors demonstrating their advanced technology. This interpretation not only gives new meaning to ancient myths but also opens another window for archaeology and historical research.
Wow! Then even the scarab beetle must take on a different meaning, right? Weren't the Egyptians fascinated by those little dung beetles?
The scarab beetle, a symbol of profound significance in ancient Egyptian religion, has long been regarded as an embodiment of the power of the sun god Ra. Egyptians believed the scarab pushed the sun across the sky, much like a beetle rolling a ball of dung, symbolizing the cycle of life and rebirth. Surprisingly, modern scientific research has found that scarab beetles can actually navigate using starlight from the Milky Way, a celestial navigation ability far beyond ordinary insect instinct. This discovery raises intriguing questions. How could the ancient Egyptians have known about such astronomical phenomena 5,000 years ago? Why did they link the scarab to the cosmos and divine power? This not only reflects the Egyptians' deep observation of nature, but also hints that they may have possessed advanced knowledge from external sources. Scarabs appear frequently in religious art and texts, serving as sacred symbols connecting humans to the gods, representing the regeneration of life and the continuity of cosmic order.
So, the scarab beetle is basically the pilot of the solar bark.
The ancient Egyptians had a profound and imaginative worship of the sun. They viewed the sun as Ra's celestial vessel, sailing across the sky every day to bring light and life. The scarab god Khepri was seen as the pilot of this mysterious solar ship, responsible for pushing the vessel of light across the heavens. From a religious perspective, this is a richly mythological symbol, but from the lens of modern technological metaphor, it could very well represent the ancient civilization's depiction of an extraterrestrial spacecraft in mythological form. Khepri's imagery is particularly unique. The scarab symbolizes rebirth and cycles, perfectly mirroring the sun's daily journey from east to west. In mythology, Khepri's act of pushing the sun is akin to the propulsion system of a modern spacecraft traveling through the cosmos. In Egyptian art and hieroglyphs, the combination of scarab and sun appears frequently, not just as religious worship but potentially as a mysterious record of advanced flying technology.
The more I hear, the more it feels like ancient Egypt was basically an alien base.
Ancient Egyptian civilization is full of myths and mysterious architectural symbols that have puzzled scholars and enthusiasts for centuries. Today, many researchers are proposing a bold hypothesis. The pyramids were not just tombs or ceremonial sites, they may actually have functioned as a cosmic coordinate system, precisely mapping important celestial bodies. Such an extraordinary design hints that the Egyptians may have possessed knowledge far beyond the technology of their time, perhaps even guided by extraterrestrial civilizations. Moreover, the massive Serapeum tombs at Saqqara, traditionally thought to house the sacred Apis bowls, feature high-precision granite sarcophagi buried deep underground. This has led some to speculate that the site may have actually been an energy repository, storing or operating ancient technological devices. These sarcophagi were not merely tombs but could have functioned as power containers or casings for alien technology. As for Osiris, the god of resurrection, some scholars suggest he may have been envisioned as a mechanical life form. His symbol, the Jed pillar, resembles a modern Tesla coil representing energy and reactivation. This interpretation overturns traditional religious views, casting Egyptian mythology in the light of technology and extraterrestrial influence. Finally, the scarab beetle representing Khepri, the solar mover in Egyptian religion, has long symbolized life and rebirth. Modern science has discovered that scarabs can navigate using starlight from the Milky Way, which suggests they may have symbolized a biological metaphor for advanced navigation technology. Finally, the scarab beetle representing Khepri, the solar mover in Egyptian religion, has long symbolized life and rebirth. Modern science has discovered that scarabs can navigate using starlight from the Milky Way, which suggests they may have symbolized a biological metaphor for advanced navigation technology.
Wow! This story is so wild, it would feel too real even for a sci-fi movie.
Haha, exactly. But that's also why the pyramids in ancient Egypt continue to captivate us. They're not just history, they might be a secret connection to the universe. Today we explored the many mysteries of the Great Pyramid and ancient Egyptian civilization, from precise astronomical alignments to the astonishing coincidence with the speed of light, from the enigma of the sarcophagi to the metaphors of Osiris and the scarab beetle. Ancient Egypt truly seems like a civilization connected to the cosmos, full of endless imagination and secrets. If you were amazed by these discoveries, please subscribe, leave a comment sharing your thoughts, tell us which mystery you most want solved, and don't forget to share this with your friends so you can explore the wonders of ancient civilizations together.